Today I'm in Portugal just for a few days. Behind me we have the Board rental scooters, and you also have the Link ones just behind me here. So we're just gonna have a quick look at these today, and then I'm gonna show you the apps on both of these as well. And then yeah, let's have a look at some of the features. So this is the Board one here. You have the QR code that you scan here, your accelerator, a simple bell, brake handle, which I'm assuming does look like drum brakes, and you have pneumatic tires and a 250 watt motor, 36 volt one. So they're a bit more expensive to rent. And then here you have the Link ones, and you have a front brake, a back brake, accelerator, the QR code, and then you have a really big deck here, and then you have pneumatic tires front and back, and then reflectors. So these ones are a little bit cheaper to rent. Okay, so we're going to have a quick look at the two apps. The first one that you're looking at here is the Board app. It's pretty simple. It's quite cool actually. You zoom in to where all the electric scooters are, and it also obviously tells you the battery. If you have so many in one area, and if one has full battery, you can just set the alarm, and the alarm will go off on that scooter, and you just, you know, take it away with you and off you go renting it, which is really cool. The red mark here is the no-go area. This is actually a train track where I was. Obviously, you're not going to go in that area, but you can see other areas marked on the map there on the red is an area where the electric scooter cannot go. You can see there are so many rentals around where I was, and I was so surprised to see them. But it was €1 to unlock the Board, and it was a bit more expensive, and it was 19 cents a minute. So the one I did end up getting was this one, Link. Now, I thought the app was actually set up quite better. It actually tells you you can see the model of the scooter, the serial number of it, so you can go ahead and pick that up. That was the 97% one I got that day. You can just scan the QR code again, off you go. Same thing, you have the no-go areas. You also have where you can park around the area. We did actually on one of the days go to one of the areas where you're not supposed to go by accident, which was actually a pedestrian street. The scooter started to beep, and it actually did shut off the motor. So I thought they were absolutely set up really well, to be honest. This one was free to unlock it, and it was 15 cents per minute. So on the day we topped up by €25, and it lasted us about 2 to 3 days going around the area every now and again. So it was pretty cool. You can also report a scooter missing, which is awesome. And if there's something wrong with the scooter, you can also report faults on them as well. And I think the Link one was the best option because they're built well, they were cheaper, there seemed to be more of them around, they were definitely more chunky. And yeah, so we had no issues finding parking areas, and it was really interesting to see exactly what it was like. So you can actually see you have a bell here, like the 9-watt max, and the stem is really chunky on these. I mean, very stable. Obviously there's no wobble from something like this. Tires are pretty nice, to be honest. I was very surprised. The deck, plenty of foot space. Obviously you don't have a footrest back here, but they are built really strong. Definitely remind me of the 9-watt max. And yeah, it's fairly chunky here, I must say. Me and my wife are having a blast up here. It doesn't look the best here, but obviously they need all this stuff here for safety. The power's quite good. We went up a couple of hills coming up here, and you have another hill up here. But I'm pleasantly surprised, to be honest. You have a front LED light, and yeah, they're actually, to be honest, I was initially skeptical. I was like, there's not going to be a lot of power in these. They're not going to be that comfortable. And they actually do have front suspension. You can see it here. So I put €10 in the wallet, and I got an extra 15. So that's €25 in the wallet, which gets you around 2.5 hours time on these. So it's not too bad for €10 and you get a €15 bonus. That was today I done. Can't get over how surprised I am with these, to be honest. So of course, unfortunately, I couldn't get any 360-degree footage like I always do because I haven't got the camera gear with me. But if you have enjoyed this kind of a random video, do give it a like. Go ahead and subscribe if you're into electric scooters. Yeah, and I'll talk to you in the next video.